Well, I want to say good day to you and welcome to learning a little bit about Pay to Save. And I'm excited to share this opportunity with you guys today. And it's absolutely so amazing. And I know if you're like me, you're going to be so fired up and excited after you see not only the value but the potential that we can do for our lives. And to begin with, I just want you to get to know me a little bit. So just to share with you a little bit about my story. Growing up as a child, I always had a lot of dreams and wants and desires in my life, just like we all do, and that's just normal. And some of my dreams were I wanted to travel all over the world and experience a lot of amazing places and exotic islands and different cultures and foods. And some of my dreams were having a lot of nice things in life and spending time with the people I love and having nice things such as maybe a nice house and a pool, jacuzzi, waterfalls, and nice cars, and being able to have the lifestyle that most people only dream about, and to where you have time and money in the same breath. One without the other never works. Those that have a lot of time usually have no money, and those that have a lot of money have no time in life usually. And so, those were some of my dreams. And my question to you today is, what do you dream you wish you had more of in your life? And is what you're doing right now getting you where you want to be? And if not, then I want to share this amazing opportunity, because this truly is something that can add value to all of our lives, and we're in the greatest wealth shift I believe we're ever going to see. And we're at the beginning. It's so huge that for those that understand timing and pre-position themselves are going to be able to capture and do something absolutely amazing for their lives. And so we all deserve to have our dreams, do we not? Absolutely. I don't think we were put on this planet to not have a quality of life we deserve. And I don't think, I don't know if you're like me, but I personally don't want to work for somebody else. I don't want to make someone else rich. I don't want to be dictated on how much I'm worth, and I can become expendable as I age. I don't want to be a slave to a boss or to a company. I want complete control over my life. And that's why I love this industry. And I'm going to share this opportunity with you. And what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to convince nobody, but I will explain what we do. And if you're someone that sees value in what we do, then I want to welcome you to our company called Pay to Save. And that is the name of our company. And where a company is truly helping people keep more of what they make in areas of their lives they're already spending their money. So to begin, let's look at box number 1. And I want to quickly talk about our company. I think it's important who you're in business with. And the first thing I want to talk about is the 3 major industries that we're capturing. The first one is the travel, fun, and entertainment. The second is the family health. And third is the mobile deals and discount industry. And also our company started in 2013, and we're headquarters based out of Murrieta, California. And that's a little bit about our company, and you'll be refreshed to know that not only are we the beginning of something huge, but you can position yourself and be at the beginning of a wave that is going to be really, really large. Because most of the time in life, when we see things, we're kind of too late. I'll never forget years ago, my mother used to say to me, "Son, if I only know what I know about that piece of property, I'd have bought that 10 years ago." And that's a painful thing in life, to when you have to live in regret. Well, the great thing about this is you're at the beginning of something huge, and you don't have to have those type of disappointments, because you can partner with us and do something great for you and your family as well. So to begin let me talk about our club, and that's on box number 2, and being a part of our club. Now, to be a part of our club, it's $49.95 a month. Now, what you get for that is a lot of discounts in areas of your life you're already spending your money, such as your entertainment. That's anything in entertainment. Your travel, your dental, your vision, your pharmacy meds, even teledoc, where you can talk to a doctor from the comforts of your own home, and he can subscribe a med to you. 91% of the time, all elements can be addressed right from the comforts of your home, and you save on co-pays and stuff like that. That's really, really huge. The next thing is our legal plan, and also cashback shopping at the same retail stores that we go to anyway. We go and shop at the same old stores anyways: Target, Walmart, Macy's, Best Buy, JCPenney's, on and on and on and on. We go there anyway. We get to earn cash back at the same stores that we go to anyway. And the cool thing about it is we get to save up to 40, 50, and as high as 60% on all those things. How huge is that? Because these are things we do anyway. And I'm pretty excited about that. Now, to make this an excuseless business, that the company went out and signed a deal with restaurant.com. And we get $50 every month that we get to spend on restaurant.com every single month. So if you think about it, that actually $50 washes out the $49.95. In fact, we're in a profit situation of 5 cents. And we haven't even done nothing yet, right? How cool is that, right? That's pretty great. And I'm pretty excited about that because everybody eats out at least once a month. And if you don't, we want to invite you to join us because we definitely want to help you get out a little bit more. So that $50 is huge because every month you get another $50 you get to spend on restaurant.com. And then in the following month, again and again and again. And that's pretty exciting because now you get to be a part of a club, and it's basically it's priceless. And I'm pretty excited about that. The next value on number 3 is our mobile app. Now, what is our mobile app? It's an app of Pay to Save that downloads to your phone, and people can go on that app and look for steals and deals all over the place on places they go and buy things in their life that they're going to do anyway. And they can get huge discounts on those areas. And it's really huge because it's a free download. You have local and national discounts. It takes your business viral, and you get paid to share discounts. How cool is that? So let me share with you how this works on box number 4. So the first way we get paid is through personal income. And, by the way, we have 2 types of customers. So let's talk about the first customer. The first customer is the Ultimate Discount Club customer. That's the person that says, you know, I don't want to make money with you guys, but man, I love all those discounts. I mean, gosh, I go to Knott's Berry Farm anyways, or I'm going to Disneyland anyway, or I'm going to go watch a concert show or a Laker game anyway, or any type of sporting event anyway. I'm going to do that anyway. And I get to save discounts on that? Absolutely. So they become your customer. Well, you get paid for that. So let me give you an example. Let's say you went out and acquired 20 of those customers. You're going to get a $600 bonus fast cash as soon as you do that. How cool is that? That's a one-time bonus. But more importantly, you make $150 a month residual commission off of those 20 customers month after month after month after month. Now, that's pretty powerful because that's why I'm attracted to this industry is residual income. There's nothing more powerful than residual income. See, because we're trained to make linear income. Linear income means you work a day, you get paid a day. You work a week, you get paid a week. What happens when you stop working? Your money stops coming in, right? Absolutely. That's linear income. That means you got to trade time for money. In other words, you allow a boss to steal 8 hours of your life. Thank you very much. They will pay you for it. You allow a boss to steal 40 hours of your week. Thank you very much. They'll pay you for it. And you'll never get that time back. Why I'm attracted to this industry is because of residual. That means you get paid over and over and over again by the work you did once. Sort of like a movie star or a record artist or something, or someone that has a patent on something. That's the power of residual income. In fact, Michael Jackson was one of the top paid entertainers last year. And when's the last time he's done a concert? You know, he's been passed for many years, but because of the power of residual, his family still benefits month after month after month on things he did when he was alive. See, that's what I'm sharing with you today, and that's why I'm so attracted to this. And it truly gives us quality of life where we have money and freedom in the same breath. So that's our first customer. Our second customer is our mobile app customer. And this is really cool because it's a free download. And what's so exciting is you don't have to sell free. It's free. And it's what we actually do every day anyway. We just don't get paid for it anyway. So let me explain. See, we make referrals on our life anyway. We just don't get paid for it. Like a movie you like. Do you tell your friend? Absolutely. How about a restaurant you eat at? Do you tell your friend? Absolutely. Where'd you get those nails, ladies? Where'd you get those rims on your car, guys? Where'd you get that? Who did your hair? Where'd you get those shoes? Where'd you get that stereo? Where'd you get that TV? See, we make referrals in our lives every single day anyway. We just don't get paid for it. So this is what makes sense to me. If we're already doing this, why not get paid for something we're already doing? I mean, that's just a no-brainer, right? Absolutely. So we just continue to do what we're already doing, but now we get paid for it. How cool is that? And you earn 10% off of each and every customer's redeemed offer every single time, and you gave it away for free. They went on, they clicked on the app, they found a deal for them. They are excited because they're going to spend that money there anyway, but they got to save, so they're happy. But because you referred them to the company, a one-time deal, every single time they capture our deal over and over and over again, no matter where they go and shop, at all of our deal, out of all of our deals, you get paid for it 10% off of each redeemed offer. That's pretty powerful. That's the first way we get paid. That's your own personal. The next way we get paid is on number 5. And this works like this. This works like every business out there. It works exactly like where you work. Whether you own the company or you work for a company, it works the same way. The only difference between this and where you work, the top person of the pyramid makes all the money. And the reason is because they own that pyramid. And you'll never make what they make unless you save every penny you have year after year after year and eventually start your own little company. But this works the same way, but here's the difference. Instead of the top person making all the money, we all share in a piece of the pie. And that's what I call fair. How cool is that? Equal interest opportunity for everyone. So I'm pretty fired up about that. So let me break this down and share with you the power of overriding residual on number 5. So let's say you go out and acquire 3 teammates. Someone that says, you know what, I'm overworked, I'm underpaid, I want to travel more, I want to have more, I want to accomplish more of my dreams in my life, I don't want to live in regret, I want to be able to have a quality life I deserve because I get one shot in life. And those type of people. You go out and get 3 of those. So you would have 3 people on your first level. And let's say I'm one of them. You come to me and you say, hey Matthew, you know, I found a way where we can get paid to save. And I'm like, you mean I'm not selling anything? I can give away this app for free, and every time they go and get a deal, I get paid for it? You're like, yes. Wow. And I can help people keep more of what they make in areas of their life. They're already spending their money anyway, and I get paid for it? And you're like, yes. And I can tell a few of my friends that they can do the same thing, and I get paid for it? You're like, yes. I'm like, well, duh, hello, I'm in. I would be your first teammate. I would be on your first level. And let's say you have another friend of yours and he's on your first level. And you have another friend of yours and she's on your first level. You would have 3 people on your first level. So we're excited. So this is how this works. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and get 3 teammates. And your next teammate, he's going to go out and get 3 teammates. And then your next teammate, she's going to go out and get 3 teammates. So now you have 9 on your second level. Now keep in mind, you didn't get those 9 people. You just got us 3, and we just did the same exact thing that you did. Does that make sense? And we're going to teach those 9 people to do the same thing also. So they're going to get 3 each also. So now you have 27 on your third. And so what I have is 3 showing 3 showing 3 showing 3 7 times. And I'm going to stop it there just to be conservative and show you potential, because you actually get paid through infinity. But I want to show you a conservative example how this works. 3 showing 3 showing 3 7 times. As it matures 7 times, you'll be generating in residual commission, whether you work or not, over $5,500 a month coming in every single month, month after month after month. Now me, I don't know about you, but when I realized the value of that, of helping people keep more of what they make and getting paid to do it and building a team that does the same, and the power of the residual income over $5,500, I'm like, wow, I know more than 3 people. I can show this to 10. I can show this to 20. I can show this as many people I want. Sky's the limit. I was fired up. But maybe someone doesn't think big like you or me, and I respect that. So let's say you got that 50% wrong and 50% right. You know, in school, if you got a 50% wrong, you fail, right? Absolutely. Well, guess what? If you fail here and get it 50% right and 50% wrong, that's still over $2,700 a month of residual commission. Think about that. What if your car and your house was paid for every month and you never had to worry about that ever again? How cool would that be? And that's what I'm sharing with you today, is the power of residual, and I'm pretty excited to share that with you. Now let's go to box number 6, because this is the best part, and that's getting started with our company. Now, to get started with our company, there's 2 ways to get started. There's $159.90 and there's a $359.90. And the difference between the two is the $159.90 is just a bare minimum. You get only 1 Dream Share a week. But the Endless Fun Pack, that's what I want to talk to you about, because 99% of the people that do get started with us get started with the Endless Fun Pack, and that's the $359. And the reason is let me share with you, because you get 4 Dream Share weeks for free instead of just 1. Now, what is a Dream Share week? A dream share week is a timeshare with no gotcha. That's really what it is. It means I can go to over 200,000 properties all over the world. I can get a week property for as low as $299 for 1 week. In fact, Kauai right now has a property where it sleeps 6 for only $499, and the person who actually owns the property, just the maintenance on that property is just shy of $1,200 a year. We're even getting it cheaper than the people who actually have all the risks and gotchas and that actually own the property, and we get to go stay there, sleep 6, has a kitchen in Kauai for $499. Well, guess what? We have over 200,000 properties all over the world. If you can dream it, we have it. It's in our inventory. Inventory is constantly changing, and they never expire. And so that's pretty exciting about the 359 because you get an extra one for free versus the fun pack where you only get 1 week. The next is it also qualifies you for Fast Track to Ruby, and that's the biggest piece. And what does that mean? Qualifies for Fast Track to Ruby. This is what that means. When you hit the first earned position in our company, you're not at that position. You actually skip over it and go to the next earned position, and that's called Ruby. And the income and the bonuses you make is way better than it is at the first earned position. And so that's why most people get started with the Endless Fun Pack, because not only do they get an extra Dream Share week for free, which is a total of 4, plus it qualifies them to Fast Track to Ruby, and there's so much value there. That's really, really huge. That's the place you want to be. The next thing I want to share with you about is you also get 1099 income. That means you get all the tax advantages of having a home-based business. I mean, I got to write 57 cents a mile off just driving last year. And just the tax advantage alone would be worth it too. You consult your CPA. All business expenses are write-offs. I mean, it's just a lot of value. Why not keep more of what you make just by having a home-based business? That just makes sense. It's also willable and sellable. But since you're a promoter with us, you also are going to pick up our cell phone discount, where you can save an extra 10% off your cell phone bill. Anybody heard of the name called Verizon or T-Mobile or AT&T? Well, you get to save up to 10% off your cell phone bill. So think about that. The average cell phone is about $100, and the average household has 2 or 3 cell phone bills. So I'm going to use only 2 cell phones in a home at $100 each. Well, that's $200. Well, at our 10% cell phone discount, that means you would save $20 a month of profit in your pocket. So if you think about it, the $50 restaurant washes out the $49.95. You're actually in a profit of 5 cents every month. But your cell phone discount puts value and puts money back in your pocket, and you haven't even done anything. Even if you're the laziest person in Pay to Save, you're in a profit situation every single month just because your name's here. So that's very strong with our cell phone corporate discount. And nothing changes. Your cell phone doesn't change. No contracts, nothing. You just pick up a cell phone discount. The next thing I want to talk to you about is you also, since you're a promoter, get our viral marketing system for free. That means you get your own website. You can do social media, Facebook, Twitter, so on and so on, LinkedIn and so on. You get your own website for free. That's all included. Most companies charge you anywhere from $29 to $39 a month just for your own website, and the company gives this to you for free. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you is get 4, pay no more. What does that mean? That means when you have 4 people that either want to be a customer, paying $49.95 a month, being a part of our club, then you pay no more, $49.95. Or if you get 4 personal promoters that want to build a business with you, then you pay no more. Or a combination of both, 4, pay no more. It's all the same. That's the beauty of Pay to Save. They have an excuseless business that for those that engage, you can capitalize on. Get 4, pay no more. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is our bonuses. And the company understands it takes a little bit to build your residual income. So as you're building your back-end residual, the company's going to fuel you with bonus money on the front end. And this is really huge because I'm going to talk about the Fast Track to Ruby. But before I do, just keep in mind, you see all the positions up there at the top, and as you move to the right, the bonuses get more and more and more. Well, just keep in mind, you just get more money by doing the same thing, depending on the position you hold. But I want to talk about Ruby, because 99% do get started because they qualifies in the Fast Track to Ruby. Meaning when they hit their first earned position, they're not Sapphire. They skip right over and they get the Ruby pay raise, where they can make up to $3,000 a month of bonus money every single month, part-time or more,
every single 30 days. Most people hit that position in less than 3 weeks. We have people hit it in 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, all day long. It's very simple to do, and we'll show you how to do that. All right, let me talk about lifestyle bonuses. The lifestyle bonus is very powerful. The first one I want to talk about is our car bonus, and that's $500 a month that the company will send you. Now, how do you qualify for that? After you hit Pearl, actually in between Pearl and Emerald, that's when you'll hit our car bonus. And the company's going to send you $500 a month towards your car. Even when your car's paid off, they still send you the check. See, that's residual too. How cool is that? In fact, we have something even better than that. When you help one person get their car bonus in each one of your 3 legs, now the company is going to send you $1,000 a month towards your car. So that's either 2 car bonuses or it's 1 luxury car bonus, and that's pretty strong because that's residual and it keeps coming over and over again. The next thing I want to talk to you about is our house bonus, and this is really huge because the company's all about helping people. So if you help 3 people get their car bonus in each one of your 3 legs, now the company's going to send you above and beyond your $1,000 towards your car. They're going to send you an extra $2,000 a month towards your house. How cool is that? The company's really put something special together where it's going to take care of our house and our car, above and beyond all the bonuses you make on number 6, above and beyond all the residual income that you make on number 4 and number 3, above and beyond everything else. The company has lifestyle bonuses in place for all of us because the company values people like you and me that want to wrap arms with Pay to Save and do something great together. Now, I want to talk to you about number 7. Number 7 is the key to this business, and that's training. Training is the key to this business. And if you're not willing to get trained, don't do the business. You know, if you like the club benefits, then go ahead and sign up as a customer and enjoy the amazing savings you'll get. But if you want to make money with us, you need to get trained. See, this is a 2 to 3 year plan, and this is what I do know. Anybody that do something really special for their lives, they go to training. It would be like me wanting to be a doctor, but I don't want to go to medical school. It's kind of comical, isn't it? And that's the same thing here. It's like driving a car. You know, you went through driver's ed, did you not? Absolutely. Now you can. It's almost like you drive a car without even looking. And that's the same thing here. And you got to learn how to build Pay to Save. See, it's not your job to explain this to the people you know when you first get started. And the reason is you haven't made any money yet. In fact, let me share with you how simple this is. The person that introduced you to this recording, did they do the presentation here today? No. All they did is invite you to listen to a great presentation about a company that is just expanding to the entire U.S. True to be true. Absolutely. Here's my question. Can you do the same thing? That's how simple this is. That's the first simple, and that's building a team. The second simple is we make referrals all the time in our life. So if we're already doing this, why not get paid for something we're already doing? That's what we do. We don't sell free. We give away this cashback shopping toolbar for free, and we get a 100% match. So that's the 2 simples that we have in building something successful. So I want to thank you guys for listening to me, and I'm blessed to be able to spend a little bit of time with you. And for those that take this serious and see the value of being a part of one of the greatest things that we'll ever see in our lifetime, I'm looking forward to meeting you someday, and you'll get to meet a lot of the great leaders of our company. And God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and make it a great week.